Hey friends, Dave here. With all of these wonderful YouTube videos that are trying to help us to become better YouTube podcasts, vloggers, whatever the terminology is, help us to be better at it. For me, it became so overwhelming. It's like, ugh, what do I do? Um, but there's a few takeaways. My wife Linda said the most poignant thing. She said, Dave, you're not looking at the camera. Talk to the camera. Look at the lens, look at the notch on your camera, look at the lens, and talk to that. Well, what I found is that by looking at the lens versus looking at the viewfinder, it's more engaging. So so that's helped me to relax quite a bit. The second thing is I do a dry run before I even turn on the camera, and that dry run is what I'm going to be talking about. So by talking about it, it kind of works out the jitters, and I kind of in my mind have an idea of what I'm going to talk about. So it makes things a lot more smooth. What also happens, which is really cool, I tend to say those type of things. But by working that thing out, I have a game plan in my mind, and now I can talk about those things more relaxed, and there's no buffering that type thing, trying to think about the next thing I'm going to say. So number one, stare at the notch on the camera, stare at the lens, talk into that lens, because there's no distractions with the viewfinder. It keeps our mind focused on what we want to talk about. Number two, practice what we're about to say. Okay. And then lastly, have fun with this thing, because this podcasting thing, I think if we're more relaxed about it, we're going to have greater success. We're going to definitely be more engaging, and hopefully you make more compelling videos. Anyways, that's the best I've got. The secret to the code with for me with more successful podcasting. Of course, you can learn about lighting and background and volume control and audio and cameras and all that crazy stuff. There's lots of people that'll do that, but the biggest thing for me is to stay calm, stare at the notch, talk to the notch. And also, be animated about what you're talking about. Don't just sit there robotically talking to the camera, because it's really not compelling. Someone once said that if you are not compelling visually, you're basically a radio broadcaster. There's no point in having a video. So, move around a little bit, talk, hey, are you paying attention? I think you're out there. Come on, pay attention. Be yourself and get people engaged in what you're doing. Also, the other thing is keep yourself about arm's distance away from the camera, because what it does, it puts you in frame, and it allows you to use your hands and things like that, which also help the video to be more engaging. But those three things: number one, stare at the notch, stare at the camera, talk to the camera. Number two, do a practice run, just kind of dry run with the camera off what you're going to say. And then number three, move around, head movement, that type of deal. Stare at the screen, kind of do things that shake people up and re-engage them back in the video. And I think that if you give that a try, you're going to have a pretty high success. Also, you're going to be more relaxed, and you're going to have fun doing this. So do me a favor. If you like what you see, and I think it's a little bit different than what's out there, if you like what you see, hit the like button and hit subscribe. Also, your comments are really cool, because it helps me to get some ideas of what your opinions are. Am I hitting the mark? And what can I do to create more content that's useful to you? So, as I always like to say, laugh more, love more, live more, be kind and inspired, and be sure to have fun. So I'm Dave. Have a great day. Aloha.